Do you ever feel like everyone around you is confident, but you're stuck second-guessing yourself? What if I told you that building self-confidence is actually easy? It's not some mystical trait you're either born with or without. Stick around, and by the end of this video, you'll know how to unlock that inner confidence with a few simple changes. Self-confidence. We all want more of it, but for some reason it feels like an unreachable goal. Maybe it's because we think confidence is something you're either born with or something that only comes after achieving big things. But here's the truth. Confidence is a skill, not a trait. And just like any skill, you can learn it, practice it, and get better at it. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can build your self-confidence step by step, and I promise it's easier than you think. Let's get real for a second. Why do so many of us struggle with self-confidence? Maybe you've been in situations where you've compared yourself to others, felt like you weren't good enough, or worried that you might fail. That constant self-doubt becomes a habit. It feels like a vicious cycle. When you don't feel confident, you hold back. And when you hold back, you confirm your own fears. The good news is, this cycle can be broken. Self-confidence isn't about being perfect, and it's definitely not about faking it until you make it. True confidence comes from knowing who you are, accepting your flaws, and embracing your strengths. But to get there, we need to start small. 1. Start with small wins. Confidence is built by accomplishing things, even small ones. It's easy to look at confident people and think they got there overnight, but in reality, confidence is the result of consistent, small wins. So how do you get those wins? You start by setting small, achievable goals for yourself. It could be something as simple as speaking up in a meeting or introducing yourself to someone new. Every time you succeed, no matter how small the win, your brain registers it as proof that you can do it. And here's the key. Don't focus on perfection. Focus on progress. Let's say you have a fear of public speaking and you manage to give a short presentation. Even if it didn't go perfectly, you still did it. And that's a win. 2. Change your self-talk. The way you talk to yourself matters a lot. If you're constantly telling yourself, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this, you're feeding yourself doubt. But here's the good news. Just like negative self-talk can tear down your confidence, positive self-talk can build it up. Try this exercise. The next time you catch yourself thinking something negative, like, I'll never be as good as them, stop and reframe it. Replace that thought with, I'm improving every day, or I'm working on my skills. It might feel weird at first, but over time, positive self-talk becomes a habit, and it'll shift the way you see yourself. 3. Embrace discomfort. Confidence doesn't grow inside your comfort zone. It's built when you push yourself outside of it. That means doing things that scare you a little, taking risks, and being okay with the idea that you might fail sometimes. Think about it. When have you ever felt the most proud of yourself? It's usually when you've accomplished something that felt a bit scary or challenging. Here's a tip. Make a habit of doing one thing each day that pushes you outside your comfort zone. It doesn't have to be huge. It could be as small as trying something new or striking up a conversation with someone. Over time, you'll realize that discomfort isn't something to avoid. It's something that helps you grow. 4th, stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison is a confidence killer. It's so easy to look at other people and think, they have it all together. Why can't I be like them? But here's the thing. You're seeing the highlight reel of someone else's life. You don't know their struggles, their insecurities, or what they've been through to get where they are. And comparing yourself to others only sets you up to feel inadequate. Instead, focus on your own journey. Set personal goals that are meaningful to you, not based on what someone else is doing. And remind yourself that confidence is about being your best self, not someone else's version of success. 5. Practice self-compassion. Finally, let's talk about self-compassion. We're often our own worst critics. When we make mistakes, we beat ourselves up, and that constant self-criticism destroys our confidence. But what if, instead of being hard on yourself, you practice self-compassion? Here's an exercise. The next time you make a mistake, treat yourself the way you would treat a friend. Would you say to a friend, you're such a failure? Of course not. You'd probably say something like, It's okay. You'll do better next time. Start being that kind to yourself. Self-compassion is the foundation of lasting self-confidence because it allows you to accept your imperfections without letting them define you. Okay, now here's the moment you've been waiting for. How do you put all of this into action? It's simple. Start small. Pick just one of the strategies we talked about today, whether it's changing your self-talk, embracing discomfort, or focusing on small wins, and start applying it. Confidence doesn't happen overnight, but every step you take, no matter how small, builds that foundation. And remember, self-confidence isn't about feeling great all the time. It's about trusting yourself, even when things don't go perfectly. It's about showing up, trying your best, and being okay with who you are, flaws and all. So to sum it up, building self-confidence is easy when you break it down. Start with small wins. Change the way you talk to yourself. Embrace discomfort. Stop comparing yourself to others and practice self-compassion. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build step by step. And with these tools, you're well on your way to becoming the confident person you've always wanted to be. Check out the additional methods linked in the description below. You'll find different platforms and tips to help you enjoy audiobooks no matter your listening style. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and check out my next video for more tips on personal growth.